Hey everyone, this is Keyblader007, and we got another new event. The defeat powerful enemies, get medals and avatars. Another event that is from today the 19th till December 25th, Christmas. Event details. Ho ho ho. Defeat the holiday heartless to get event coins, which you can use to unlock rewards from the new event boards. The event boards contain a bounty of bonus medals as well as a Santa Sora outfit. There are even bonus event boards for you to spend your extra coins on. Contents of event board. There's your outfit, the Santa Sora, the hat. The hat gives rare enemy perk +2, Santa Sora boa, Santa Sora sack, and gloves. So let's jump right into this. There's 4 missions. They're a tad grindy unless you could beat the last one, then it only takes a little bit effort. Dress like Santa Sora, beginner. Gift, shadow, level 30. Complete without having to continue. Defeat all enemies within 1 turn. Use 5 or more special attacks. So I've already done all this, but I'll switch to the build that I did it with originally, just so I could show you how I did it. So I made some bullshit build that just has 1 gauge moves. So just in case there weren't a lot of enemies, I was prepared. Because 5 attacks isn't, easy to do on some things. There's 1 special, 1 heartless down. And then I started realizing there's enough heartless to go around. And that's already up to 3 specials. 4 and 5. So at that point you get that objective right there. So I'm like, okay, I got the objective, all I need to do is swipe the rest. And there's little guys hidden all over the place. There's 5 right here, so right there you could use tons of single attacks. There's enough group of enemies to just take any special and just use it. And they're gift shadows, so they give you a good amount of orbs back. And I was smart enough to screenshot my objectives this time. So yeah, that's how many event coins you get if you do it again. But I'm going to screenshot right about here. See, this is, you get about 20 event coins for the first objective, 20 for the other one, and you get 50 jewels. Now, dress like Santa Sora Intermediate, the Terrible Tante, which is an enemy from the Christmas Sora board, the event, along with the Christmas trees, which will show up in a bit. Level 60, complete without having to continue, defeat all enemies within 1 turn, and use 5 or more special attacks. So I decided let's go with the same build, because it was strong, and it has all the single targeting 1 gauge medals I need. So it was relatively easy to do this. So there's 4 right here. So that's 1 right there. 2, and that's not even gilted. 3, 4. Already that's majority of your task done. And then we have 5. And I'm just doing this to overkill it. I'm probably going to just swipe the rest from now on. So yeah, this is pretty easy to get all the objectives on. One thing I like about this Heartless is, I didn't even notice it before, but there's a little shadow in the back with a little gift and a little hat. So that's kind of funny. He's hanging onto the sack. So there's plenty of gauge boxes. Bring your gauge back. And it's kind of mean, but I always Nova the final enemy, if I have it still. So redoing the quest, you get about 50 coins. And I'm going to show you the screenshot of the objectives right about now. See, you get 40 for defeating all enemies within one turn, and another 40 for using 5 or more special attacks, and another 50 jewels. Now we get to one of my favorite new enemies, the Raging Reindeer, dressed like Santa Sora Advanced. Complete without having to continue, defeat 5 or more enemies, defeat all enemies within one turn, and it's green, so we're going to use red. So let me switch that back to normal and go to my red build. Doesn't really matter what I grab because my stuff's pretty strong, but let's just pretend I was worried for a minute. Probably go with Majesty because it's still one of the best red medals in the game right now. At least for the North American and global version stuff. So look at it, it's like an evil looking Rudolph. It's kind of cool. So this one we don't have to do any kind of specials, just says defeat, and they have to be within one turn, so I'm just going to tap them all. Because they're level 120, they're weak. But I really do like how this enemy looks. It's such a cool looking enemy. The Heartless designs are really cool for this game. Especially the themed ones, like for Halloween and Christmas and stuff. No Thanksgiving Heartless. Again, there's plenty of gauge boxes in case you're stuck. All relatively easy. You get a good 120 and 40 event coins. I mean, that's a random thing, but it's usually around that amount, so about 160 for doing this mission again. Beating the objectives, which I'm going to show right now. You get 100 per coin objective, defeating 5 or more enemies 100, and defeating all within one turn 150 jewels. And now, the hardest of these, but not hard for me, thank God, is dressing like Santa Sora Legendary. The Strange Tree returns, and now it's level 240 instead of a mix of 150 to 400. Complete without having to continue. Jewels. Defeat 3 or more enemies. Coins. Defeat all enemies within one turn. Coins. So my build for this mission, Lady Luck works, but I prefer my Divine Rose. And I'm going to use this build right here. So I got Larxene B all max gilded, attack boost 3 maxed out, everything's all good. And I'm going to grab a good AoE green metal. Now I don't need all these medals to beat this, but I have them because the Tricoloma guys like to appear, and usually I can only kill one of them. Yeah, there they are. So this is a perfect example of showing you the full power of this stage. So right here you see there's a ton of boxes. So this one, I've been trying to defeat it. So if everything procs, I might actually be able to beat it without nofaing it. Yeah, see, I can't beat the 4-turn one. And the 3-turn one I can beat with Nova. You don't have to kill these guys. I'm probably not going to be able to kill them because it didn't proc. But I'll try. Now, see, I missed them by this much. But if you can beat them, you get a lot more coins. which helps a lot, and there's tons of boxes. You can still get the one turn just by tapping them, because you still get a one turn even if you're under the counter, which is awesome. So it doesn't mess you up. This is the danger right here. There are 4 sleeping 240 strange trees here. What I do is, you need at least attack boost 3. Swipe that. Marley B is pretty much all I need, along with a good shared green, because they barely have anything after that. And all the trees are dead. And all my gauge is already back. So yeah, these blue metals are on here only for those tricolomas. Larxene is there because she's good, and all the other trees are single enemies, so it's all single target. Watch what happens with attack boost 3, it decimates their life. I mean, I don't even have to fight it at this point. I just tap it, it's dead. And there's tons of boxes everywhere, just like in the other stages. Okay, I messed up on that one, but I'm not going to die because I have defense boost. So yeah, if you're worried, don't tap it out. And the final boss has a little bit more health, so I'm not going to mess around with him. Okay, never mind. The attack boost procced, so I got everything I needed out of it. So you get about a little over 600 coins if you don't get the tricolomas each time you do this mission. The objectives give you what I'm going to show you right about now. They give you 200 event coins per objective to defeat 3 more enemies and all enemies within 1 turn, and you get another 50 jewels. So right here is a free 200 jewels for doing all these missions. And now I have enough coins for the event boards, which I'm going to unlock right for your viewing pleasure. You have Santa Sora Boy, Santa Sora Girl, and the Seasoned Wielder Bonus, which is full of mirrors, which is nice. And here we go, we're going to live unlock everything. Put my icon up here. Yes, you need about 14,000 something coins to unlock everything, if you're wondering why the number's so high. So there were 2 magic mirrors in that one, that was nice. Another set of Chippendales and Cid, that's nice too. So I see I have 330 coins left, so that's really how many coins it took to unlock everything. We got a couple of free Chippendales, some Cids, some mirrors, which I definitely appreciate the mirrors, so I can max out some more gilts to increase my Nova. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire thing. I grinded this probably a little over 20 times. If you want to do if you can do the legendary, it's not that hard. And I'll be back for the next event update. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. See you guys.